Good morning. It is the first day of week 20. I am currently hiking up Mount Musalaki, which is, well, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, first of all, but it's our sort of entree into the White Mountains. And if you'll remember, yesterday was very wet. Just rain, pouring rain, basically all day. And so this morning I had the pleasure of putting on all wet everything again. So yeah, I'm feeling great this morning, but luckily we end the day in town, which means I don't have to be in wet things for days, just for hours. It's been pretty dry in New Hampshire because it hasn't been very rainy, but a pro to this rain is that there's water everywhere. New shoes just arrived and told me that we're at the 1800 mark. There was no little sticks, so we made it. Here I am, fighting down Musalaki. They said there was a chance of 45-mile-per-hour gusts, and if we're having to walk sideways a little bit. I think that's correct, or something like that. But wow, it's so fun. Well, I hope there's an outfitter in town or something. You may have noticed something is missing from my backpack on this rainy day. I guess I just didn't notice that my rain cover for my backpack just blew off in the wind up there, which is bad for several reasons. One, I'm now a litterer on top of a mountain. Two, we've still got rainy weather coming up, and I need a back cover or all my stuff will be soaked. So hopefully there's an outfitter in town or something where I can get a new one, or maybe Neo's behind us. Maybe they'll see my pack cover stuck on something and realize it was mine or something. I don't know, but So we had a lovely 0 day yesterday with Neo's parents, who booked this Airbnb and cooked for us, and they were amazing and wonderful. We were ready to head out this morning, and the weather is supposed to be horrendous. But if we don't hike, it changes our schedule for this next resupply in such a way that it would make it challenging to get a ride. So what we're gonna do is get a slack pack. So I'm just carrying some food for today, water, poop kit, raincoat, yada yada, and we'll go to the next road, which will make our day 5 miles longer, but with a light bag it should be fine, and then stay in a hotel or hostel or something tonight so that we could stay sort of on track with our hiking schedule, but also hopefully not get caught in the thunder, lightning, hail on top of 4,000 foot mountain. So yeah, Neo and I are halfway up the first big mountain. Yay. And there's some bog bridges that have sunk into the bogs themselves. So guess who's got a wet foot? Both of us, except Neo's got a wet up to knee. I just got a wet foot. So squishy. I haven't been filming much today because we are racing to beat this incoming weather. We have less than an hour until it comes, and we're trying to get up and over the mountain. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this fun piece that never trust a bog bridge. I'm gonna hold on to my rain cover this time. Oh yeah, I got my rain cover back. I gotta tell you guys that story later. So I'm in the Notch hostel, freshly showered and loner clothed up, and we came here today because I'm not sure if I explained it clearly, because the whole day was basically just like a panic to beat weather. But this morning the weather was predicted to be really bad, and 15 minutes before we left I was like, guys, this is very dangerous. So we had the option to slack pack with Neo's parents, which was very nice, very generous of them, on top of the whole Airbnb situation. And so we did that, and then we're staying the night at the hostel. So Gumby just walked in. We're both loner clothed up. Great outfit, great outfit. But so we're now at this hostel in a bunk room and ate dinner here, and we got to see a bunch of hikers we haven't seen in a little while who we really like. So it's been good, and we get to sleep in a bed. Yeah, it was a hard day. It was a big day. We did 5 additional miles on top of what we were supposed to do, but that just means 5 less tomorrow, so not so bad. Good morning. Slept great last night at that hostel. The bunks were very comfortable. And now we got our shuttle out here. It's 8:30 because we only got the second shuttle. First one was full. And we're not in a rush. We have like 10.5 miles today. So literally about to start this ascent. And yeah, it's gonna be hard. 3 hard miles. But then beautiful Franconia. Just made it up my hardest part of the day. Very steep climb up like the Mount Liberty Trail or something like that. Whew, legs feel a little jello-y, but now's the good part. Go a little down, a little up, but a gentler up, and then my Franconia. It's cool being at Franconia Ridge because I was here less than a year ago with my dad doing the Pemi Loop as my shakedown hike, you know, preparing for this big hike, hoping I'd make it back this far. And here I am on a day with very similar weather, sunny but windy, and really couldn't ask for anything more. And that's where we were yesterday. And down, doing the Kinsman's, the slack pack. Just got some trail magic from a nice day hiker. So nice. So all the way out there, oh, that one, that's Mount Washington. And that little one right there, well, I guess it's not actually that little. That's Garfield, and we'll be going over that today. And Mount Washington, we'll be there in 3 days. So in the whites, you can stop at the huts and they have food, so. Pancakes.
And lemonade.
And lemonade. So they have a challenge here where you can, I don't need this now. If you can eat a 16-inch pancake, you can have it for free, but if you can't finish it, you have to pay them 20 bucks. They told me and Gumby this after we had already each eaten 3 pancakes. But we told Neo about this challenge, and now they're gonna try. Neo, you're halfway through this challenge. How are you feeling?
Very full.
Accomplished. Empty. Tell yourself you're feeling empty and it'll work.
I'm not empty. I'm the opposite of empty.
Neo.
Disappointment.
That's how you feel? How did you know I was gonna ask?
I'm disappointed.
You did pretty good though.
Yeah, I did decently,
Actually, a lot of syrup is good.
yeah, no, there's a lot of syrup in there.
Why are you making that weird noise? Look at this chin sweat. Before, when we were getting pancakes, Gumby was holding the plates and his beard dripped sweat onto the plate, so I made him take that plate. But that's not what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Why does it seem unfocused? I don't know. Wow. There are an awful lot of people on these mountains today. I have a couple and a bit miles left until Zealand Falls Hut, which I've been to before, and past a weekend backpacker who just gave me a Snickers. That's so nice. He said he carries them for thru-hikers that he sees. As I was passing, the people who he was walking with were asking him how he knew who was a thru-hiker and who wasn't, and I couldn't quite hear what he said, but I wish I did, because I want to know if one of the answers is smell, or if it's just because I look super cool and confident and stuff. Look at this. Sorry, I'm eating something at the same time, but oh my god. I wonder if I stick my pole in. Wow, that's pretty deep. Would not wanna trip and fall into here. So we're at Zealand Falls Hut eating lunch, and we have been tasked with an important mission. Gumby, please describe the mission.
A crew member told us to pass along this note to the next hut that we will be going to tomorrow, so you can like carrier pigeons.
Look at this. So many blueberries. I couldn't even pick as many as I wanted. I've basically stopped at every blueberry bush. I cannot help myself. I scared Gumby earlier. He walked up to me. I was like, what are you doing? You're walking by. There's more. You gotta stop until the blueberry bushes are doing a good job. Can't pass it up. So in the whites, when you go to the tent sites, you are basically required to put your tent up on a tent platform until there's no more tent platforms left, and then they let you go to overflow. But this is my attempt with my guy lines and some rocks at putting up my tent here. If it rains, I might get wet, but we'll see. I tried my best.
I'm gonna move.
Why? He's gonna wax up.
Now my tent, which not feeling super confident about this setup due to the lack of being able to stake anything into the ground. But I think it just means I shouldn't toss and turn too much tonight, and then it'll be fine. Oh, very exciting though, for some. For me, indeed, I saw my first leech today. Actually, my first 10 leeches in this pond we were just sitting at, which was pretty gross. Yeah, if you've never seen a leech, it's just like a little slimy worm eel, and it's pretty gross. So yeah, Bye. So we've come down from Ethan Pond Shelter and campsites, which was just fine. But we are early for our ride into town for a resupply, and I happen to know of this cool waterfall nearby, so it's only an extra 0.8 round trip, so I'm gonna go see the cool waterfall.
Slow day.
Sorry, we didn't make French toast.
No worries. No, it was like right before.
So we just got a ride from Neo's friend Riley into North Conway, which is a bit far for resupply. So now it's 12 and we have 6 miles up, well, a few miles up and then a few miles less up until Mitzvah Hut with a full backpack. Here goes. Where's my finger? That's where we're going later today. They have some tent sites there. And if we're lucky, the weather will let us go there tomorrow. Mount Washington. Bit of a big step. So we just... Oh! Wow. Something. We've made it to Mitzvah Hut.
Oh, wow.
And we are going to complete our mission.
And I go right, and then you go right. And then I go left, and then I go do not cross the bridge.
Are you all crew members?
Yeah.
Bye,
I
Becca.
have a note for you.
Oh my gosh, from who?
From Zealand.
So this is home for the night. Another tent pad. Sadly. I feel like I did something really ingenuitive with this log here and my trekking pole. Where is it? Here. And another log over here. Hopefully it works. Unfortunately did not get a work first day because I wasn't fast enough, which I feel like is going to be the story of my life. I'm never going to get work first day because everyone else is just faster than me. But got to sit in the hut while I ate my dinner. In case you're not aware, work first day is they let 2 thru-hikers at the huts in the whites do some chores and then get to eat the food that they make there and also sleep inside the shelter. It's supposed to be kind of windy and rainy tonight, so I was hoping to be able to do that, but it's fine. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a hard day. But I don't mind the hard days when they're up. The hard days when they're down, I struggle with way more. I can go fast up, not very fast down. But tomorrow, the weather's not looking great, so I don't think we're going to be able to go up and over Washington. So our plan B is to just go like a little less than 5 miles to Lake of the Clouds hut, and if the weather's not good, spend the day and night there. We got enough food so that we can do that if we need to. So we'll see how tomorrow pans out. It's very windy here, and I'm having flashbacks to when my tent broke. And I'm not even set up very stably because I'm on a tent platform, so I don't think I'm going to sleep very well tonight. So we are still in Mitzvah Hut. We'll be here for many more hours. We have been here for several hours because the weather is so terrible today and it's not worth continuing on. We're hoping to be able to leave a little later. Maybe make it to Lake of the Clouds, definitely not somebody in Washington. And hopefully we can all get sleeping space at Lake of the Clouds, but I guess we'll see. Just need to find a way to entertain myself, so I found this book. There's a library, nothing particularly interesting, but we'll see. We'll see about this. for now, the weather has turned out nice. So we are hiking over the presidentials, which are some blue blazes, but nevertheless harder and more elevation gain than the AT itself at this point. But just another few to knock off the 4,000 footers of the Northeast list that I've been working on.
Look at that little pond. Oh.
How you feeling on me?
Wind blowing, I'm like a hobbit.
That's where we're going. Lakes of the Clouds Hut.
Oh yeah.
They're usually, well, if they're guys. We had to pay for the hut, but I think it's worth it. We get real food. Just trying to be good YouTubers.
The perks of paying $170 to stay in a hut. You get real food.
No plates.
To take a picture.